Hello students, welcome back to a video lecture series on the subject traffic engineering. I am Muhammad Yusuf Sheikh Amir, assistant professor. So this is the video lecture number 7 on the chapter traffic studies. In the last previous video lectures we have covered the one chapter, that is fundamentals of traffic engineering. So this is a chapter about traffic studies. So these are the some of the points that we have discussed in the previous chapter. In that you have seen the reaction time, and in that you have seen the what do you mean by the reaction time, and what are the factors which are affecting on the reaction time, and we have seen in a very detail about PIEV theory. So students, hope you understand all those points in a very well. So let us move towards. In this session we will try to cover the points which are about introduction to traffic studies and purpose of traffic studies, categories of traffic studies. So first one, let us move towards introduction about traffic studies. So why it is needed? Actually the traffic study is needed and it requires for thorough study. Because of that you will get the data which is helpful and needful for transportation system. You know, the transportation is plays a much role in construction of infrastructure and for smooth movement of traffic. And you know the different traffic characteristics as you learn about the static characteristics and dynamic characteristics we already learn in a very well in the previous sessions. So it is also necessary to carry out the consideration about traffic characteristics, and it is mainly also helpful for determining the geometric design of an highway and control traffic for safe movement of traffic. Means the aim and the purpose of that one, the traffic should be safe, and because of that you need to study about traffic engineering. So before that, what are the purposes of traffic studies? As you know, before studying any point or any concept, there are some purposes. So what is the purpose of traffic studies? So first one is it is used to determine relative significance of any highway. You already learned about the classification of roads according to Nagpur road plan. So in that case you have to you have advantages of using highway for that purpose, and planning and designing on road and new traffic operations. So by using that you can plan and you can design on road and you can find out the new traffic operations. You can easily analyze the traffic pattern, means what traffic pattern or what traffic flow is will be on your recognized highway. If you are selecting, if you are choosing the one of the highway on which you are going to find out the traffic pattern, so you can easily analyze by traffic studies. You can also give a structural design of pavements and geometric design of highways. Structural design of pavements that include reinforcement, types of reinforcement, diameter of reinforcement, and their spacing you may also give. And uh, obviously, you can also give the length, width, and thickness of that highway. And you can also design the road intersections. You know, the road intersections are plays a important role to for smooth running of an traffic. That's why you can also design the intersections, as you know the different types of intersections. So students, before to that, can anyone tell me about traffic studies? Okay, can anyone? Yes. Then what is the purpose of traffic studies? Have you noted that one? Yes. Have you noted? Okay. Let us move towards. So what information required for traffic studies? So what you need, first of all, you need type of traffic, means type of traffic, their flow pattern and volume of traffic, you know, volume of traffic and nature of traffic, purpose of traffic, speed of traffic, condition of traffic and accidents. So you know type of traffic, whether it is a mixed traffic, mixed traffic flow or uniform flow. Volume of traffic means you have to find out the peak hour traffic volume. You have to find out the nature of traffic and purpose of traffic. What is the purpose behind that the traffic is increases, and you have to find out the speed of the traffic, condition of traffic, and the last you must know the accidents. Accident reports are also needed for traffic engineering studies. So traffic engineering studies that may be grouped into three main categories. First one inventories, second one administrative studies, and the third one dynamic studies. So let us see one by one. Inventories. So actually inventories that will give a list of, that will provide a list or a graphic display of existing information such as street widths and parking spaces, transit routes, traffic regulations. Means inventory give a detailed list of the uh, width of streets in a particular city or in a particular district, you may call it, and that will give the what is the parking spaces available and what are the transit routes and what are the traffic regulations they are adopting. All this information is gathered in inventories. Administrative studies. Administrative, that means in that you can use the existing engineering records which are available in government agencies and departments. As you know that there is a automatic data saving mode is available in the various administrative buildings or offices, like you know public work departments, etc. So from that you can easily collect the records, existing records, and which may be helpful. And that records may also include results of various surveys, and that may involve field measurement and aerial photography. So this is the second one you have studied. The third one, dynamic traffic studies. Dynamic means the body which is in motion. Dynamic traffic studies. So guess what it includes? So it includes in that involve the collection of data under operational condition and includes study of speed, traffic volume, travel time and delay time, parking and crashes, or it may also called as a accidents. So dynamic traffic studies include the speed of the vehicles, traffic volume, travel time and delay time, parking and crashes or accidents. So students, hope you understand all those points in a very well manner. So can anyone tell me about what information you may needed in inventories and what information you will get from administrative? Okay, so these are the some expected questions at the end of this session. What are those? Define traffic studies, state the groups of traffic studies and explain in detail, and what is the purpose of traffic studies. So hope what is the information required for the traffic studies. So hope students you have understand all those points in a very well. In the next section we will try to cover the another points.